Absolutely. Stay safe.
I love you. Don't you? You don't have time to fill it up for me, do you?
We love you too, Chris.
Just fill it up. He's the best.
Oh,
Right, Cheryl? We love
that's got to,
everybody.
yeah, that's got to be nerve-wracking, Tammy. It's kind of like when your family gets in an airplane, it's just,
You know what? I've been doing this so long. We've been doing
I,
this. We've been married 28 years this year. Well,
Good
August
for
will be
you.
28, but
Good for
yeah. So you know what? You plead the blood of Jesus over him, give it to God. And I honestly don't live in fear. And I never, the only times that I've had, there's been on one hand, a couple fingers where I've had these moments of, oh my gosh, when something's going on, like there was a shooting like right by our house. And like literally 3 minutes from here. And I, didn't hear from him, of course, because he's working, but, just waiting to hear.
oh,
And yeah, so, but there's been a couple of times that it was, and he actually was in a situation one time where a guy had a gun pointed at him and he talked the guy down, but then he went to lift his hand and one of the other guys ended up shooting him, the guy. So there's really, I would say maybe three times and three instances that I was like, okay, I haven't heard from him, but I just, you just pray.
Yeah,
And
you do. And we do that every day. Our kids walk out. We take
right. So
well, you two are, your faith levels are of the same vein. You and Cindy and Jen's. And
love
I'm
it.
getting there. I'm getting
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
But so
It's
Tammy, I was telling them all, telling Cindy and Jens about you guys. So Cindy and Jens have been our dear friends for what? It's going on almost
Don't
20
be telling
years.
how old we are now.
I know. But they live in Florida.
that's
We're
a good
here.
thing 'cause y'all are all beautiful.
But and we go in spurts where we don't see each other for a while, but it's just we're always connected. We know we're always connected.
Right, right.
So Cindy and Jens were the ones that told us about the patch, and Cindy's sister and
Wait,
brother-in-law
I'm sorry. Hey, Chris, did you check their feet? The dogs just came
the
in.
dogs. Oh, we're all over
Hey,
that.
hang on. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I don't have another call, I know, but her feet were nasty.
that's all right. That's all right.
I don't want her all over the apartment.
No, you're good.
We have our friend's dog here, and they're running around and just covered in mud right
Oh,
now.
it's nasty. It's nasty.
Okay,
So
go.
So Cindy and Jens told us about the patch, and Steve and Gina, who we also know, are they are the leaders of our team and have really been responsible for taking LifeWave to where it is
Yeah.
and where it's going. So, but what we
That's
I
my
think
baby sister.
yep.
My
Your
baby
sister. Okay.
And she's number one in the company and number one in the world. And that we're right below, we're the next,
Nice.
right under.
Yeah.
So this is a team that's making it happen. So whatever you choose to do. So I filled Cindy and Jen's in on kind of where we're at. And I let them know that we just changed the comp plan. So I'm not up to speed on it. I wanted you hear it correctly. And Tammy, I told you is uses and I'm not sure how much you're doing the business with doTERRA, but I wanted you
I don't.
to
I just share it.
yeah.
I don't try to run it as a business.
Yeah. But I wanted you to
I'm
hear.
gonna pop in there because I don't even know how many doTERRA people we have on our team.
Mm-hmm.
But one of my good friends here locally just told me that she said, "Did I ever tell you I made as much money in 4 months with doTERRA?" And she owns a chiropractic office.
Okay.
So she promotes it. Did I ever tell you I made as much money in the first 4 months of LifeWave as I did in 10 years with doTERRA?
Wow.
And I said, no, you did not. So anyway,
Yeah.
when
Well,
Cheryl
and
brought
it's a
that up,
totally different business, where I would say, like, the oils provide something on the
Mhm.
on
yep,
an outer skirt more than
yep,
where this is more of your core. Is
yep,
how I'm viewing it. Brand new into this is I just view this as the core of your body and your health, and the oils are what help sprinkle through the other stuff. I love my oils.
yeah,
We don't have medicines in our house because we use all oils. You
yep.
know. But anyway, yes.
We love
Okay, so
them
I'm
too.
familiar with the PV the points and stuff like that on doTERRA's side, and I'm assuming it's kind of similar. So I was asking Cheryl, how that works, and with me signing up, what's the most beneficial?
Yeah.
I know the top would be, but I was going to do the 6, and then I'm looking at it. I'm like, what's the value of the point system? Because I get 300 with the 6 sleeves, I get 500 with the 11, but then I know with the other one, I get 775. So anyway, trying to understand how this works, yeah,
Get
as a
it.
business,
Yep.
but
I
but
totally get it. Let me ask you,
signing up, I want to get the most benefit, obviously.
and that shows that you understand a little bit from the past experience, and it
Yeah.
also shows that you're a little sharper than the average. So I congratulate you on that. And by the way,
You
you're
say that to all the
beautiful.
girls.
I cannot wait to be with you in person. But I just wanted to say too, um, I don't know how much you actually know at this point. Would it be okay if, since we're doing the recording and Chris is going to watch it later, would you care if I just kind of jump us through a few main
Sure,
point slides?
sure, of course, of course.
Okay. Because everything we do is on a slide. We can all be duplicatable. We all do the same thing,
Mhm.
but we want you to know the gentleman behind the company is incredible. And I'm going to leave it all open on the side so I can just jump through what I want.
Okay.
But the gentleman behind this company is probably one of the most amazing people we've known. I mean, we probably have not even 5 could we count in our lives that were like that person. We just honor them. I have very rigid, and I don't know what you call it, but I have a high expectation of people when it comes to people like that I'll follow.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
this he's right in the top too.
yeah,
Yep.
So,
Anyway, David is the CEO. He's the inventor. He's a scientist. It says 200 patents there. He's probably going to break 300 this year. I mean, it's amazing one person can
yeah.
have many patents and different things going on. So, as it says there, he's a scientist, inventor, specializes in age reversing. In 2008, he focused on stem cell research, and it took him a decade, $4.5 million to bring this technology to market. So,
so all this will show up on the recording for you as you're sharing it with Chris.
Hmm.
Think will be beneficial.
Yeah.
And because it takes both of us to make a decision, so I'm sure for the two of you, it's going to be the same.
Yeah.
This is patented. Now, the key is in this is the US governmental patent. So the key is in here, the patch can be worn anywhere at all on the body. Now, in the case studies, I'm going to share with you in a minute that they actually place them in certain positions,
Mhm.
but it's stating on here. So as a result, what's happening of us wearing this patch, there is an elevation of copper peptides. And I'll just simply say to you, when the copper peptides go back up, what happens is actually science. When they're re-elevated, your stem cells are reactivated. Your collagen is reactivated. So it's your own stuff in your body that's being stimulated. And I love to call it two things, natural reboot, or I might call it, it's the stimulating the awakening within our bodies to come, re-arise, because we believe God created us with an amazing body. At the same time, we believe that our body has the ability to heal itself. But we all know the phone, the stress, the lack of rest, the food, the junk in the food, just things like that are holding us back. So if you look at this slide, it's saying, how does it work? This is a key factor. So it is a proprietary form of phototherapy. What does that mean? It's using the light we emit infrared light. It's using that light to actually stimulate your body to heal, to repair itself. And inside this patch is that patented nanocrystal technology that I mentioned was patented. There are no drugs, no stimulants, and no chemicals. But I've been a healthcare professional for 50 years, and I was full blown in medical, running intensive care, PA, doing open heart surgery, cardiac rehab, nutrition, author. I'm going to tell you, in all of my 50 years, I have never seen what this patch is doing.
Yeah.
And the reason is it's all natural. and there are no drugs, there's no chemicals, there's no stimulants in this. It is simply, we place it anywhere on our body, and this is reflecting our own light back into the tissue, telling our body to re-elevate that specific peptide that was up when we were younger. This is non-transdermal. What that means is nothing in the patch, even though it's just sugar, salt, ground plant particles, amino acids, and water, there is nothing in that patch going in your body. So what I love today of all times is that it is non-invasive. People don't know that you don't have to swallow a pill, get an injection or an infusion to stimulate your body's own healing. This is huge. They don't
Yeah.
even know this exists.
Yeah. I talked to somebody today who I don't know if I told you, Cheryl, but he is having a lot of knee issues. Like he's talking about maybe having a knee replacement. He was telling, I was telling him about this because his wife was having some major issues of bleeding and just like a lot of pain, this, that, and they're pretty healthy people. But anyway, I was telling him, and he said he gets peptide shots, he does this, he does that. He did stem cell injections. I told you about that, Cheryl.
Yep,
And
yep.
anyway, so when you were talking about the peptide, how it elevates it,
Yeah,
I think this would be, and he's interested in learning about it. So,
yeah, yeah.
but so if he's getting peptide injections or whatever they do,
They're infusions. Yeah,
infusion, okay.
yeah.
Um, would this help replace that?
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Dollars
okay,
and 30 cents a day. So yeah, we're going to cover some of what you're
okay.
asking because that is, the key. I'll just say it right now because we're going to say it in a minute anyway. But the key is your body uses its own stuff completely. But when
Mm-hmm.
we're infusing, injecting, swallowing, rubbing on,
Yeah.
one, what else is in it? Two, is our body going to recognize it? People ask us all the
Mhm.
time, what's the difference between stem cell injections and me reactivating my own stem cells? Well, that's pretty easy. Stem cell injections are localized. This is
Right.
throughout our whole body.
And it's foreign,
Sorry?
Yeah, it's
foreign
foreign.
to our
Yep.
body.
Yeah.
Yep. And when you put a foreign matter in, it's going to attack and kill half of them right away, and the other are going to create inflammation in your body.
Teacher, I have a question. Okay, sorry. So our son had Guillain-Barré at 5 years old,
Wow.
and I had five, almost six. And I have a dear friend that had it as an adult. Now my son went from it was October to May the next year. He was finally released from physical and occupational therapy. But had we had this, his body probably would have, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then my girlfriend, Eva, I'll have to check with her. I mean, I don't know where she's at right now with her recovery, but I mean, it has been years of a recovery. So, assuming this, same thing, because like with, with, I'm sure with Guillain-Barré, right? They can't do anything
Right.
to cure it. They can just stop the damage, and your body has to do its own recovery, right?
Yes, I'm going to address it by bringing this
Okay.
patent back up because if you
I
said
put duct tape on.
it doesn't even, sorry.
So I'll put duct tape on so I stop
Oh,
talking.
no,
Can
no,
you
no,
go?
no, no, no.
Yeah.
So I love your input. So don't put duct tape on. It'll
Okay.
hurt pulling it off in a second anyway.
Okay.
You're just like Cheryl and I. You're not going to last more than a second. But the point I want you to see is, so look here, the elevating the copper peptide, including activating stem cells and proven it energy. We're talking energy that you'll feel because your cellular energy has improved, which is health. Elevation of antioxidants, that's your very own antioxidant, reduction in inflammation. Jens and I have said 1,000 times, if the only thing in that patent was reduction of inflammation,
Yep.
that is it. The underlying issue for every illness, disease, aging,
Inflammation.
whatever, is inflammation. And
And I take insulin every day, which is an inflammatory. So
are you type 1 or 2?
one.
One.
So I'm
Okay.
on the insulin pump.
Your insulin needs will probably be diminished within time because yeah, as this is causing your body's you'll see in a minute, we're going to talk about age reversal or health reversal. It's actually doing that in all cells and organs.
Mm.
And so anyway, I wanted you to see this because
Yeah.
this is a boost to strengthen your body's immune system,
Mm-hmm.
and it's natural. So let's go back to some of the early benefits we might see.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of benefits.
Yeah.
I was gonna, this list here to me is just the basic list. That goes way beyond it. But optimum health and wellness, improve exercise performance. I mean, if you're working out, you're going to see the difference just
Yeah.
what you can do.
Will it help me start?
It will.
You and me both, Tammy. Got to
Oh,
get
it
back.
will, Tammy, because you're actually going to feel better overall.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
many people have said to us, I cannot tell you what this has done for me because
Yeah.
I'm going to jump ahead.
No energy. Yeah. So
I'm going to
I'll
jump
be
ahead to what
56 in March. I mean,
You're-
57. I'll be
she's
57.
she's a
OMG.
baby.
she
I'll
is
be
the
50
baby.
I'll be 57 but going through the menopause, and just the energy level I mean, I go all day. I'm telling you, working out, I used to love it. And I'm like,
I know.
So
yeah,
look down here in this. I want you to see this. Jens is going to finish the slide, but I want you to see
sorry, Jen.
achieve an optimal health, a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. So it's not just physical, it's mental and it's emotional.
Brain fog.
And yes, that was one of my very first testimonies. So back to, the
Okay.
things you're getting.
Yeah, improvement in strength, stamina, energy flow.
Yep.
There's no drugs or stimulants. Do we still have the slide up there? Says 30 and 60.
I don't think we do. I think they
Well,
moved that.
anyway,
And-
yeah. Okay, go ahead.
And I want to make a point too, real quick. So we cover this. This patch, I will never tell you this patch will heal, treat, or cure you. I cannot do
Right.
it. It's all natural. I don't know what you're,
Although we know. Anyway, go ahead.
we do know. And although if it was a drug and it destroyed your kidneys and your heart, I could actually talk more about it. But
Right.
it's
Right.
optional. And the thing is, we're not going to make a claim, but I will tell you that this patch is going to awaken the healing within your body you've been waiting on. And
Yeah.
we are in our 70s. And what we have experienced for us has been mind blowing. And it will be for you too. But I don't know what you're going to get first.
Right.
I don't know what you're going to get in the next weeks, months, because everybody's body responds differently, but it will be working, and we'll tell you why we know that, and that'll be good for Chris probably. But going into the long-term results, and
Okay.
these all come from the case studies that LifeWave does.
Okay, long-term results. 4,000 genes begin to reset. To me, again, that's enough reason right there to where that's about a quarter of your genes. As we age, we have genes that turn on that we wish would stay off, and genes that turn off that we wish
Right.
would on. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Amen to that.
yeah, your brain becomes balanced. Collagen increases. A lot of people don't know, but collagen is all over your body.
Yeah.
It's in every organ. It's not just
Not just our
It's
skin.
not just keeping your face looking pretty and all that stuff, but it's everywhere. So, and this, as Cindy said, it's collagen that your body produces. So
Yeah.
it's the best collagen on the planet. It doesn't get any better than that.
So I could stop taking the collagen I take.
I can't
Yes.
say that to you, but you can ask me if I take collagen, and I'll tell you no.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just take it because I get it. And I don't even know how great it is, but I got it from Costco. It's supposed to be all good and whatever. But
I stopped taking mine, Tammy.
Okay.
Okay, your heart reverses in age. Actually, you
That's huge.
you may have heard
Totally huge.
Glenn's testimony.
Cheryl's brother.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I didn't know his name.
And
Glenn,
brother.
sorry.
No, it's okay. I just know of his brother.
David Schmidt says this is not anti-aging. So let me go back to this point. Everybody out there who's breathing needs this technology.
Yeah.
21-year-old company, and no one knows about it. They're just
Yeah.
trying to learn since our team has gotten, I think we're 58% at least of the company after 3 years. It's mind blowing. But everybody out there is looking for something to do with stem cells, peptides, collagen, anti-inflammatory and anti-aging. They don't know this exists, and they don't know that it's not anti-aging. It's not like stopping or slowing down the aging, which you really can't do. It is age reversing. And that is far grander.
Yeah.
to have your organs reverse and health. And that's just amazing.
Yeah.
So
All right. How do you wear the X39? Well, this is the simplest thing you'll ever do. Nothing to swallow, nothing to spear on, nothing. Just you wear it 12 hours a day, and that it elevates, activates, and regenerates, and you take it off at night, let your body rest and repair. The case studies do show that you wear it at the base of the neck or the under the belly button. Those are actually acupuncture points. They do that, so everybody has the same,
you have to have everything done
Right.
the same way.
same way. And
Controlled.
I always say if it hurts, just stick it there.
That's right.
Right.
You
Right.
can wear it
Oh
anywhere.
God, I'll be wearing them all over my body. No, I was kidding.
Well, I said that. Could I put a case on me? Because I wanted the age reversal really fast. But one patch is enough. If you had an acute
Yeah.
injury, you might throw an extra patch on for 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
But one does it. And 12 hours, the reason we wear 12 hours is because 12 hours in case studies is where the optimal health and wellness was at, even though the patch has an 18-hour life. So if you forgot and left it on 18 hours, nothing's going to happen to you. But optimal health and wellness is at that 12 hours. The way I wanted this slide up in front of you is because this is 2 months old, and
This
it
is the one I was telling you about, Tammy, that I couldn't remember what the name of it was because it was
Oh,
new.
okay. Okay.
Yep. This is a slam dunk. So if somebody says to me, I don't really know that I'm feeling a healing. I don't know that I'm feeling something. Jen's never felt his gum recession reversing. He had 4 surgeries scheduled for $15,000. And 3 weeks after we started wearing the patch, he was in for a pre-op. They noticed his numbers had improved. 2 weeks later, they asked him to come back for a recheck. They canceled his surgery. They said, this doesn't happen in people your age.
Wow.
He never felt that. That's my point.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't feel things happening with me, like my skin. The dermatologist is blown away. As a matter of fact, I met with 2 of our dermatology doctors today because they cannot believe from me to another gal that's going in and telling them how her life has been changed. And they're just like, all right, bring her in, bring her in. We need
Yeah. Yeah.
this award. We went up against thousands of nominations from over 15 different countries, and LifeWave earned the Stem Cell Innovation of the Year Biotech Breakthrough Award for 2025. So when somebody says, how do you know it works? Well, let me tell you what. These awards are not given out to placebos. These awards are given out because companies have proven their technology, patented technology, and their success. So for me, that's like massive. And
And I take it more from other countries than I do our own because our own sucks.
I know,
Right. So that's saying something when other countries are like, yeah, this is good.
right. So probably I want to switch gears just a little bit here. And I'm going to come back to the enrollment in a minute, but I want to just let you know Cheryl's right, they recently changed the comp plan. We used to have 4 ways to earn income. Now we have 9. So
Wow.
they are always going above, above to give us more, bless us more. It's just for us, it's been mind blowing and it's been the most incredible experience ever. Jens and I know that you can earn the income that the company is offering, but it's going to take some footwork. I think you're in real estate, Cheryl said.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we work together.
That's right. So,
We're not sure how we met, but
you're going
We
to
had each other in our contacts from years ago and we can't remember.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
So you're going to earn income by helping somebody get their house listed, sold, whatever, because you did the footwork, because you went out and you earned the right to build a little relationship with them and to pour into their dreams, their future, right? It's the same here.
Mhm.
We are going to earn if we do the footwork.
Right.
And so I don't ever tell anybody, oh yeah, you're gonna get your patches and you're gonna start earning lots of money. So I want to say, in the last little over 3 years, we have earned $2 million. It is
Wow.
because we've shared with a handful of people who went out and shared with more people. And, we don't ever know anybody's work
Right.
ethic. We don't know what they're going to do,
Right.
what
Of
they're going to
course.
receive. But in that amount of time, we have 10,000 on our personal team, but we've only shared with 100 and something. And all out of that, we only personally knew 10. So we're
Hmm.
kind of the poster children for anybody can do this. But here's a glimmer, just the main things about the earning the income that I want to go over with you. And it's that kind of when you sponsor someone, you'll earn a product introduction bonus from the package they choose. And it can range from $75 to $405. But here's where the big money starts to come in. It's called binary bonus. We're building a left and a right leg. You will share a common leg with Cheryl. And on that common leg, people from above you and then eventually below you will drop people in on that leg. I'll just give you a clue that because Cheryl's personally sponsored by us and we have two legs, left and right, we have two power legs. So you're actually coming in on a power leg, which means you're going to put your people on your left and right leg. And one of those legs that you share with Cheryl, she shares with us. And there will be people coming in on that leg that you won't know. You'll never meet most, I would say almost all of them, but you have a privilege to earn off of them. So this is what we find so amazing because we couldn't have earned what we earned if it was all about Jens and I. We earned what we earned because of the privilege and the comp plan and being able to earn off of the others. We've owned businesses for 53 years together. And I'm telling you, this is not that. This is
Yeah.
not when somebody calls in sick, I'm doing all five of their jobs. It's not that. I don't have
Right.
all of the risk. I don't have all the stuff, which we all know, conventional business. But these are the ranks. And it literally goes from, you can see here, we're a form of a manager all the way up to three-star presidential. What you're seeing on the right is the weekly maximum binary bonus earnings, 1,500 a week up to $25,000 a week. And this binary bonus starts at three-star manager. That sounds to me like when I first heard it, it was like pie in the sky. I'm like, well, they can just pay me one way because back then we had four. I'm like, I'll just take that one because I thought that sounded like a lot.
Right. Right.
Today we're earning nine ways, and this is real. It's completely real. And when you're getting started, it's as easy as putting your people left and right and left, whatever. And your goal is going to be
All
on the
right.
business launch bonus.
The company just, well, this way here is part of their new compensation plan. So what they're trying to do is get people, started off making money. So literally,
So you're paying for your package pronto,
yeah. So
right out the gate.
so literally, I mean, the first, it says 48 hours, 24 hours, whatever.
Yeah.
You basically enroll somebody right and somebody left, and they're gonna on the
Right
advanced
here.
package, which is the second one up, and
Or above.
yeah, or above, and you get $25 a week for 8 weeks. You enroll two more, you get $50 a week for 8 weeks. So I mean, right there's $400,
Yep.
just to get started, and
Wow.
you're going to earn a product introduction bonus. That's going to be a minimum of $300 or more. And there's a few other little bonuses, a few dollars here and there. So anyway, it's pretty easy. People say, I don't have the funds or whatever, but
You can get your money
it,
back for the credit card is due.
yep.
I would
Yeah.
also say, every now and then somebody says, I want to get my feel. And I'm like, you could not, my sister who sponsored me did not get her feel, her very first testimony until 6 weeks, whereas I got a
Yeah.
testimony at 24 hours. I had slept all night. I didn't sleep. Then
Yeah.
I got
My
my
mom's had a
no.
huge, huge issue with that, like as
Hmm.
long as I've known her.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're lucky we're married. We'll be 50 years this October.
Oh, yay.
Yes, because
Gosh.
I kept him awake our whole marriage.
I've been at
Yeah.
work for 47 years.
No
Says you're
wonder.
gonna have to
That's
back.
funny.
But
That's funny.
we tell everyone, you don't know who's praying for what. We pray every day, Lord, put the people in our path, and we talk to everyone
Yeah.
to find out who they are. So
Yeah.
don't be selfish, don't judge, just go share and let them determine
Right.
if it's for them or not. And
Actually, Cindy, I will jump. I want to do a
yeah,
kudos on Tammy. She brought that up yesterday.
Yeah.
She's like, why would I wait if somebody might get a health benefit before I do?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I
did.
was
I
like,
was
oh my
like,
gosh, Tammy, you hit it on the
yeah,
head.
yeah. She said that's what Cindy said. If I wait 3 months to see something, that's 3 months they
They
lost.
lost.
and you
And
may never
Exactly.
see them again.
Mhm.
And
well,
the
these are people that I'm talking about that I know. Like I have
Right.
a whole list of people that are suffering. My mom, for one. But with my one girlfriend, Robin, I would love to do a call with her for y'all to explain it since I obviously don't know enough. But she's got so much going on, and I think you guys are going to give her so much
hope.
hope.
We're going to give them
Hope.
hope. That's what we are.
Exactly.
We're hope
Jinx.
messengers.
Yeah,
I was going to say too that what I just showed with the signing up for people, when you do that, most of the time it's couples. So now you got you and your husband and 6, 8 more people. You got 8 to 10 people now
Yeah.
to get a testimony, and out of that many people, somebody's going to get one right away. And
Yeah. And they're
right.
going to get Cheryl, you saw this, just like us with, the people we're working with that came to your house when we first got started. And we're just like, it's unbelievable what people get. And
It-
you don't know who's going to get what.
And
Right.
I told Tammy and Chris, I said, it'll bring you to your knees, some of these
It
people. And
will.
that's what makes me think about the waiting to 3 months, Tammy, is
Yeah.
the people that you want to share with, that you care about. Would you want them to wait 3 months if you could have that
Mm-mm.
significant effect in their
No.
health?
Yeah. Uh-uh.
And
I bet.
I'm going to interject this right now. Um, Cheryl, tonight at,
We can get back on later if y'all want, because I know I talk a
no, no,
lot,
no, no,
No,
no,
and I
no.
know you've got another call at six
no, no,
thirty.
no, no, we're good. We moved it earlier. We're perfect. But this is so important because we have someone on our team that was literally dying. I mean,
Oh, Tammy, this is the couple I was telling you about with the granddaughter.
okay,
Oh,
they are giving their testimony tonight. They're doing the Zoom. So our leaders help do Zooms with us.
okay.
I just sent the Zoom link to Cheryl, and if you want to get on, they'll be on.
Yeah,
Yes.
I do. I do.
Tammy, you want to get on. They're
I
so
do. I
sweet.
absolutely do. Listen,
Okay.
my son's a cancer survivor, and so I don't have a ton of people right now in my world, but you hear people all the time of cancer and tumors and all this stuff. So I would love to be able to share this.
So
Yeah.
here's
I
something
just,
I want to help you also be thinking about. Well, let's finish this last bonus.
yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead. Go
sorry.
ahead.
It's not the last, it's just another one. We just pull out a handful of them. Mentor matching bonus. The people that you help, you have an opportunity to earn up to $20,000 for each one of them. And that you have personally sponsored, and it goes down. You can see there's 6 generations. And the key to all of this is we're all doing the same thing. Our family created a system. We all keep it simple. We do it the same thing. I say it different than my sister says it, but we're saying the exact same thing. And you are going to love Lynn and Guy because when they share tonight, it's going to be max of 30 minutes. They're going to do it. I'm going to record it. And then I'm going to open up and they're going to share because to stay under compliance, we don't record testimonies are real in depth because that makes people think, well, if they got that, I can get this. So
Right,
I
right.
will turn off the recording, but you'll be able to use that too.
Okay.
Once you're enrolled, you'll get on we call it Telegram app that we use where I post our things. But when I close the recording, stay on, invite anybody you want to it because they're going to share deeper about their financial and their physical testimonies. And
Okay.
it's when you talk about somebody you want to cry, We have cried more times than we could count, haven't we?
Yeah, there's
And
78 and 81.
81.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
their testimonies are absolutely heart-wrenching, but they'll go more in depth, and then I'm going to open it up for Q&A. We will be totally off by 8 o'clock, but I want you to know that's what'll be happening.
So I
So
could get my mom on even though she's not signed up.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
anybody.
I'll see if Robin can get on tonight as well.
So these Zooms are to help you share with people
Mhm.
quickly. Like
Okay.
you might be saying, Cheryl, Cindy, I don't know exactly what you said a lot. It sounds great. I believe it, but I don't know how to get it to come out my mouth.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why we have this. So you can just say
Yeah.
plug in. It's called plug and
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
So we're all doing the same thing. And then let's go over the enrollment form.
I was
And
going to say too,
Yeah.
something we didn't mention, our teamwork only shares the one product, the X39. The company does have other patches and other products, but like a lot of things, we don't want to be a grocery store. When you try to introduce too many items, it just,
Right.
people just get, whatever.
Right.
So the X39 is the star of the show anyway. The other patches just enhance a few things, but I mean, this is the one where 90% of the testimonies come from anyway.
that's it.
Mhm.
And that's what's turned the whole company around
Yeah.
because they were 21 years older. And we ended up saying, wait a minute, we're not promoting all that. Why don't we build our system around it? That's why we became 58% of the company. And now this patch is 83 or 5% of the company's sales. So that shows you.
Yeah.
So to
Yeah.
get your product, you've already looked at this, you've gone over it with Cheryl. I'm going to go, oops, I don't have that other, there it is. I'm going to go to that slide real quick because it breaks down the packages. So I mentioned to you that there's a product introduction bonus. Here's key, and you're going to understand this because you're very, like, I cannot wait to run with you. You're so sharp. You are totally a leader.
And she's really fun like us.
Oh, I can't wait. We're going to have fun on the free trips too. But on these packages, starting over here, the most expensive package of the wholesale packages, core, you're going to earn 75. Advanced, you're going to earn, uh,
35, 70.
oh, I'm sorry, 35, 75.
That's a new one.
Forget what
What do you
that
mean
was. They just
35?
added it. And the premium, you earn 405 after somebody orders it.
TV?
No, product introduction bonus.
Oh.
Another
Cash.
income. Yeah. So what I want you to see is
When someone else signs up or when I sign up?
when you sponsor someone,
Oh, when I sponsor.
this is
Okay.
what you
Gotcha.
earn off of that.
Gotcha. Okay.
My brain went blank on Advanced Plus. It's 70, it's 35, 75.
50 maybe?
I think it's 150
So-
and then 405. So you may or may not know, Tammy, this is called a sleeve. And Chris, because he'll be listening. This is a sleeve. That
Mhm.
is an envelope. It has 30 patches inside of it, which covers one person for 1 month.
Yeah.
So when you look at these packages, I'm just going to go right here. The best price is what
Hey.
he did. He just said, we're going in for the best price. We didn't know what we were doing. We didn't even know we made money for 3 weeks. But the bottom line is, and we paid more than paid for our package. The premium is 20 sleeves. Hey, Mom!
Hey, Bob.
Tammy met Bob yesterday. So he's
Awesome. He's like my brother from another mother.
I love
yeah.
it. Love it.
So the premium package, it may not be in your budget, it may be in your budget. It's $17.50, but what's happening is you go up to this package, you're getting your price per sleeve down right here. So on the 20 sleeves, people say all the time, why would I want 20 sleeves? I'm going to give you all the reasons and then we'll back down. You want the best price. You want some inventory so that if I personally sponsored you and you live near me, not if you're long distance, I can loan you one of these sleeves and you can get started right now. And then
Mhm.
the product comes in the next 5 or 7 days, depending on the snowstorms. You will be able to connect. You'll be connecting with them anyway because you're building relationship and excited about what's going on for them. But you're going to be able to get your sleeve back. So that is very helpful. I think I've got 6 sleeves out right now. So that gives you an idea of
Yeah.
how you loan them, get them back. The other thing is that on the premium, you have an opportunity to you always have an opportunity for monthly subscription order. And if you're going to get paid, it's required. But on the monthly subscription order, premium begins in 90 days and then it's every 30 days thereafter. So when you enroll, you get a back office, you control it, you're not locked in. We will help you do whatever you want to do. That it's like whatever that person wants, that's what we help them do. So the advanced plus and advanced and core, you would do your monthly subscription order begins at 30 days. So you can see 11 sleeves, 6 sleeves, 3 sleeves, and you can see the price. Now, Jens has had a lot of things to say about, picking. He did all the picking of the package, to be honest with you. And the key for him was, why don't I get the best price if it's, package, since I know we can afford it, because I have a 30-day money back guarantee. So if one of you is asking, it's probably Chris, because that's what the guys do.
Yeah.
What if I don't like this thing? What if I think it's, I don't know, snake oil? All
Yeah.
you do is call the company before the 30th day and ask them how to return the product. You have to do it. We can't do that for you. And that's it. And they will reimburse you. I think it might be a prorated of what you've used, but I don't know. I've never been involved in a return.
Yeah.
Subscription, if you were to do 1 month, one sleeve per month, that allows you to only earn 4 ways of the income, but the volume that you earn, so these have a 77 and yeah, 70, is it 77? Yeah, 77 point, so you don't have to remember everything. 77 point volume per sleeve. And when you get that volume, if you are not on a monthly subscription order, today, when you enroll, let's say you don't go on monthly subscription and you don't place an order again for 30 days, the volume will flush on the 31st day.
And
So
explain that. That was the one key Tammy had between going for the advanced or the advanced plus, what the points were, what that was,
Like
what
how
that means.
valuable, because on the form, right, it says, because I mean, at first I was like, oh, 1,700, that's a lot of money in the beginning. But as I'm looking at it, I'm like, well, I told Chris, like, we're going to save like, 230 plus whatever dollars
oh yes.
over, the span of the sleeves.
Yep.
So why not save that? But then I was like, okay, so say I'm okay, because I filled it out for the 6 sleeves. And I'm
Sure.
like, okay, what if I do 11? I get 300 PV and then I get 500 PV on the 11. So that 200 PV, like I mean, I know the points are valuable, but like, and then I know I get 775 on the other one. So like, what do I do with the PV? Like, how does that?
EV is, if we went backwards to how you get paid on the binary commission, that binary commission is actually matching volume left to right. We get paid, it's an equal, so you have to have 300 left and 300 right to get your first binary bonus. So you match it equally. So Cheryl, you probably remember in the old comp plan, they did double on one leg, 660 and 330 on the weak leg. Well, now it's equal, which is
Okay.
it's a really, I mean, it's a
Much,
pretty huge
yeah,
thing.
that's a big deal.
Do I use the 300? What does PV stand for?
The personal volume, it's what you're
Okay.
purchasing, the volume off of this. So let me come back to the premium because I want to answer the question you mentioned a minute ago, even though it's not the package you may be looking for. And one, remember when you get in, you're in charge. The person that you share with is going to say to you, what package did you come in on?
Yeah.
If I said to Cheryl, what package did you come in on? She said the same package you did because we didn't know any more than that.
We had no clue.
We both
Yeah.
had the premium and it was the best thing we did, but it may
Yeah.
not be your budget. So why is the premium best? There's one more thing. So if you're paying $87.50 a sleeve, you're getting all your sleeves up front. They divvy the volume out over the next 90 days. you actually are saving 2 months, which is $100 per sleeve. You can see on the first core, it's $100 per sleeve, or down here on
Right.
the sleeve auto ship subscription. You're saving $200 each month on the 30th and the 60th day. So you also have a $400 savings. And you can come in, let's just say you came in on Advanced Plus today. And next week you're like, you know what? I cannot believe how many people I'm talking to, and I don't hear this clearly. We don't retail this. It would be $150 a sleeve, and I'm not a store. I don't want to be a store.
Right.
Don't give it away. We
Right.
actually help everybody get their own product at wholesale on their credit card. Even though if I have extra, I can patch somebody and say, I just want you to see that nothing weird's going to happen, because some people have anxiety about it.
Yeah.
On that premium, you're actually saving the $400 and getting your product up front from the monthly subscription, and you're saving, you can see the amount per sleeve. So those are big deal. But if you came in on Advanced Plus and you said in a week, I want to do the premium, now they subtract 975 from 1750, and they subtract the volume, which, as you pointed out so well, it would be 500 volume deducted from 775, and you get the difference of sleeves, and you get 9 sleeves. If you did that, you would get volume of 275, and you would pay the difference of 975 from 1750.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
So
you were talking about sharing some sleeves with your mom. That's another thing to think about.
Yeah, I was going to give my mom a sleeve. My dad is like nearly impossible. So I'm just going to give her a sleeve.
that's
Um,
different. Tammy,
yeah.
that's different.
Yeah.
It'd be like Cheryl saying to me, I'm going to give my mom a sleeve,
Oh,
which you
absolutely.
actually let
Yeah.
her get her own
Yeah.
sleeves. But
But what I'm saying is if she was
that's
going to
different.
give her mom a sleeve and
She
she's
needs
on the
it.
advanced,
Yep,
then that doesn't leave them with very much personal product at
that is
all.
correct. The other thing is when you're giving it away, it's costing you less as you get more. So I would do the advanced
Yeah.
plus, but you
Well,
also
no, I want to do the premium. It just kind of freaked Chris out, as anybody, everybody's like,
Hmm.
wait a minute, what is this? Because I'm telling you, like when I learned about the oils, I jumped in head first and I was up to my toes. I still love my oils.
this
And
is
I
not
feel
that.
the same about this, huh?
I get it. And I tell people every day, this company is not that. This opportunity is not that. I put my medical licenses behind this, Tammy.
Right.
So I had
Right. No, and I'm
people
saying I'm
know.
not comparing the two by any means.
Yeah,
I'm just saying when I believe in something and
Right, right.
I don't have reservations for this.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And I have the time to look, research this, that, and the other where Chris does not. And that's why, I know when Cheryl said, make sure Chris is there, I told him, I said, I really want you to be here. And of course he would have been, but he always like, oh, you do it. And just, I'll let you. I said, no, you have to do this
Yeah.
because he's a networker. Let me tell you, this man, he's talking to guys about the oils, like when we were doing them. I mean,
Love it.
and so what I said, but you have to do it to have the experience. I can tell you all day long, but you need to feel it. You need to have that experience to share it because, yeah, you can feed off of me, but I want you to feel better. He's had a lot of mental stress. And okay, I'll tell you. Let me tell you what he's going through. The enemy attacks him a lot on suicide. And then not that he wants to, he does not want to, but he deals with it all the time. So, what does the enemy do? He's bombarding his brain. So, he was the first responder for one of the situations when my kids were in school. One of their friends' sister, 16, beautiful girl, did something really stupid, got caught, and came home. Her grandma went and got her, brought her home, and her grandma was getting groceries out of the car. She heard a gun go off, and Chris was first responder, and he's holding this girl's head as she's, and he's like talking to her, saying, "Hang in there, you're going to be okay. You're going to." And the whole time he's thinking about our daughter and what
Oh
they
my
go through,
God.
as a teenager. I'm telling you, all the ones he's dealt with, that one messed him up. Now he's kind of mostly gotten past that. It was a long time ago. It doesn't, but he deals with so much people hanging themselves, shooting themselves, all that.
Yeah.
And
I
And
understand.
so his, in the medical, right? And so he just gets really anxious a lot. And he's like, gosh, I mean, he knows the enemy's trying to,
We
attack him.
understand. We
But
understand totally.
it's, and I'm like, I told him, I said, what if this helps your body balance out? Now, obviously, he
It
prays
will.
constantly all the time, trusting God, but it's like that constant angst
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the
at
stuff he's
times,
seen and
not
been through.
24/7, but he goes through little seasons, and he's
Absolutely.
lost a lot of his everyday joy.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
And I do believe a lot of it is also inflammation, chemical imbalance, things like that, where your body just is having a hard time getting past certain things.
Hmm.
So,
And
we
Tammy,
don't tell a lot of people that just because as a
Well,
police
of course.
I
officer,
understand. And
you know,
I believe me. Anyway, I won't even go into it. But
yeah,
being
yeah,
in intensive care, you can imagine what I've dealt with. But
yeah.
I want to say too, what we've seen anger management turn around. This couple came to us sobbing and said, "You don't know you saved our marriage." The husband had only been on the patch 3 weeks. Then the next testimony they got was the guy went to the doctors and his cholesterol was like ridiculous. I didn't know this either. And then they came to us again and they said, "Well, you not only saved our marriage, but you saved my life." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, you're only 40 some years old or
Yeah.
49, I think."
Yeah.
He's like my kid. And he said, "Well, I went to the doctors and he gave me cholesterol medication and I refused to use it because we were just starting the patch. So when I went back in today, this had been like 6 months, I think. He went back in and the doctor said, 'Oh my gosh, your cholesterol, look, I've never seen it come down like this. See, I told you you needed that prescription.'" He pulled the prescription out of his pocket and said, "This one?" And he goes,
Never filled it.
"You get it filled without, and you still have it." And he goes, "I want to tell you about this patch I have on."
Yeah.
Exactly. But
And then the swarm of medical mafia comes in and shuts them down.
right. And then I want to say too, we've seen, oh my gosh, so I was coaching people into health and wellness, and I was an advocate for people in ICU during COVID. I've never seen so much horrendous stuff. Your husband has,
Oh,
I get it. But what I didn't realize, and this is what fires me up. Like, Tammy, I can't even slow myself down if I
I
wanted to.
know, I know.
But the bottom line is, it's like about 9 out of 10 people right now are on antidepressants. Why? They're struggling with PTSD, anxiety, panic attacks, anger
My
management,
daughter.
hopelessness. And so
Yeah,
it's for me, it's just like, and I'm going to be real vivid here for a minute because your husband deals with this stuff and he'll get it at some point.
yeah,
For me, I'm like, if I miss that person and
yeah,
they lost it tonight and something fatal happened,
happened.
I'm like, I cannot hold back. Now
yeah.
I can't make everybody see it,
Right, right.
but I sure as heck I'm going to make sure I share. The other thing that I'm going to say this right here before we close down. The other thing that I did not realize, and this is so clear, so clear. I'm being so transparent right now, but there are people in this world that do not know how they're going to make it through the next month financially or this week financially, right? And what we have seen is single moms that were homeless in their car with a son that's autistic who gets a testimony, and now they're making two or three in front of a $10,000 number a week.
Yeah,
And we've seen such incredible testimonies. And from those things in the beginning, I started recognizing people are as desperate for income. A third job is not the answer. So
right,
this side gig, this plan B
right.
could be plan A, or C could be plan A one day. It could change their lives. The other thing it does, it gives them a place to belong. They're able to be a part of what we're doing. Our teamwork loves the Lord. We minister. We actually have a ministry team in our
Hmm.
team now, but we minister, and Jen and I minister all the time anyway. So
Hmm.
it's like, oh my gosh, I have Jesus, I have a technology, I have an opportunity.
Yeah.
Those are the things that can absolutely change somebody's life. So I want you to hear me say, don't just look for sick people and don't just talk about health and
Yeah.
don't oversell it. You're wanting to invite people to hear what is available to them and know that like we pray. You'll be on our prayer list now. We pray every day over our team and over everything. Like before I went out the door today, we prayed,
Mhm.
Lord, put the people on my path and I
Mhm.
open my mouth and I find out who
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
You'll be shocked. You'll be
Yeah.
completely shocked when you talk to somebody and they say to you, I was just praying, God, send me something. I don't know how we're going to get through the next few months.
Mhm.
Lord, send me something. I don't know how much longer I can handle this pain. So those things are going to
Yeah.
surface, and you have to know God puts you in their path for a reason. What they do with it is up to them. But
Right.
to know that somebody's delivering hope, someone cares, there's a community for them to come back to. It won't be all just about you, Tammy, because you've got you and Chris have Cheryl and Bob, you have Cindy and Jen, you have our whole teamwork, you have my sister and her husband. And that's what's so incredible. On top of the fact, I'm gonna pull this up. Um, we get to earn free trips. And what's going on right now is that we have a trip to Honolulu that we are earning. It ends February 22nd. You can earn that trip. Jens and I are currently running a promotion, which this is not something we do. We just want to be a blessing to our team after the holidays and families that have lots of kids, and we've given them a chance to, let me see if I have that one in here. Here it is. Um, up through February 22nd, that every time they sponsor an advanced package person on an advanced package or above with monthly subscription, or each time they rank advanced, their name goes in a hat for a cash drawing of $500. And so we will recognize them on March 2nd. So and there's another one. Hold on. Right now, I totally forgot this one. The company just created this week, Monday, yesterday, that when you create a personal person you sponsored as a one-star director, which is the fourth rank, which is pretty quick, you have an opportunity to earn a $250 bonus through April 12th. So if you know people who are like, I don't have extra opportunities at my job, if they say they're too busy, that was me. And what I've done in the last 3+ years, I have chosen where I'm putting my time now. I
Right.
switched some gears because I am not too busy to do what my heart longs to do, but I have
Yeah.
to make choices and figure out how to do it. I know we need to shut down because I'm going to have some,
Yeah. You've got 6:30 and he had another call.
yeah. Do you,
What time's that other Zoom?
7?
Okay.
And Tammy, I'm going to get on that one. So get on that one with me.
Yeah, oh, I am.
I want you to meet them.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my mom on.
That'd
Yeah,
be great.
anybody. And Cheryl, I sent it to you, so forward it to
Yeah, she's already, Tammy, you should have it. Let me know you got
Yeah,
it.
you sent it. Yeah.
Okay.
And
I mean, I saw it come through.
Tammy, if you want Cheryl to do a 3-way text to include you so that you and Chris can ask questions with the three of us inside, whether you're,
Yeah.
and honestly, I'm going to tell you, enroll as quick as you can, as quick as
Oh,
you.
I am. I sent her my form already
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
You
with
just
my
need to let
card.
us know
People
what you
coming in
decide.
after
Yeah,
this meeting
just
tonight.
do, I mean, I'll tell Chris. He'll be like, whatever you choose. So just
That
do the
sounds like
premium.
Bob.
Yeah, he's like, oh, wait a minute. It was funny. He's like, have you signed up? Have you signed up?
Kinda.
And then I go to talk to Cheryl and sign up. He's like, well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What about what? I'm like, okay, let me get Cheryl on the phone. I'm like, I don't know the answers to these questions. Um,
That's okay.
but Cheryl and Chris and I had a Zoom yesterday or a phone call. So yeah. Um, But I'm gonna send this to Chris and see if he can get on because he's sitting at a market, so he can listen while he's looking.
Yeah.
He's sitting at the
Oh,
bar most
okay.
of the
That's
time.
good.
So I'll forward that
Good.
to him.
And
But
I
okay,
want to say this to you, Tammy, and I am so sincere. My integrity, right? Our
Yeah.
integrity, our reputation is all about the Lord. So I'm never going to pull your chain. I'm not going to say something you that's not
I
accurate.
got my Lord up there. Yay!
Yeah.
No, I want you to know that when you're ready to run, we will run with you. This is our joy. And
Ready?
coming
Hello.
to Georgia, we'll be coming back to Georgia because you and the different ones up there and Cheryl's area. I guess you're in Jefferson too.
No, I'm in
No,
Sugar Hill.
she's close. Sugar Hill.
Okay.
Yeah, not
So
far.
we're going to come and run with you all too. We'll come up for a few days and just,
This will be after I take the patch and have energy that I'm running, right?
it'll be quick.
Not literally run.
We're all gonna run
Jen's
together.
got it. Jen's got it.
Bob's
Holding
not
hands.
running. He just quit. Bob, you're getting 2 patches.
Come on, Bob, you and me. Let's run.
So anyway,
Okay.
I know you're going to have questions. It's okay. Ask them.
Yeah.
There's no stupid
Yeah.
question. So are you good?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Total
Tammy,
pleasure.
just know this doesn't have to be the end of it. We'll do get on as many Zooms with Chris,
Yeah.
without Chris. If
Yeah.
I'm not available, you get on with Cindy and Jen's.
Yes.
This is just the start.
Yeah.
That's it. And you'll see when you get invited, when you're enrolled, you get invited to the Telegram page. There's stuff being posted there.
Mhm.
Saturday is our team training. If you can't get on at 1 to watch it, you go back and watch the recording. But
Yeah,
that
how
is
long is it?
your meet, the training.
1
Yeah,
o'clock.
what time and
Well,
how long?
And
Saturday
we'll
at
For
1.
an hour and a half.
and
Okay.
Tammy, we'll get you once you're enrolled, you get a welcome letter, and it'll
Yep.
have all the links and the times, and we might need to change some of that.
Yeah, I'll
But
have you.
And we'll go over because we have a team site that literally takes you step by step on the business side, the product side, you name it.
And
Okay.
Cheryl, let me comment on that because now that we have the new 9 way of comp plan,
Mhm.
what we're doing is focusing on first 2 people to go to star manager, next 2 people to go to 2-star manager. In the midst of that, helping them share with their first 2 people. And if we do that, then you immediately begin to jump. And that's where we back up and learn the money and how everything works.
Yeah. I never
Okay.
really paid attention to the doTERRA plan of the legs. I just let my girl do it. I'm telling you too, Tamazine, OMG, she is like all about this. I can't wait to tell her about this because she is a builder. I mean, all about the business part of it. And so anyway,
But
we'll go.
Tammy,
You go. You got your
remains
thing to
this.
do.
This
Mhm.
matters when you're sharing with somebody like that. You need to share that you're running with the #1 family in the company and in the world.
Yeah. Okay.
And Tammy, if you want to get on, if you make it easier because you're new,
Yeah.
schedule a Zoom.
I always did that with Tamazine. I was telling people
Yeah.
about the oils, and if they
Right.
wanted to do it as a business, I like to talk to Tamazine. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't
exactly.
want to say it wrong.
And Cindy, I mean, to me, it's easiest, even with me not being up to speed on the comp plan. And
Yep.
and the other thing that, being in real estate, Tammy, we go up and down, up and down. You know how it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It could be good, it could be bad. And the beauty about this is, and I know you've done this, we were on the top of a ski mountain in Colorado, and my phone is blowing up about listings. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What the beauty of this is in the second in this creating another stream of income is you can do this anywhere.
Yeah.
And it
Anywhere,
fits in your
anytime you want.
purse. It
Yeah.
fits in your purse. And
Yeah.
that's the part that I love about it. And we can
Yeah.
get into that later.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Well,
um,
okay. I know
And you
again
have
we
a
could.
teamwork that'll pick
What?
up when if you're at the top of the mountain, somebody goes, I want to talk to somebody now. Hey, talk to Cindy. Talk to
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, my niece needs something, and we can talk about that later.
Yeah. All right.
Lots of
See
mental
you at
issues.
7. Can't wait to see you all on
Yeah,
this.
it's 7. All right. Okay.
right.
I'll
Tammy,
have
tell your
Megan get on.
t- Tell your mom I look forward to seeing her too.
Yeah, I'm gonna call her right now.
All right.
Okay.
God
All right,
bless you.
thank you guys.
Thank
And
you.
Tammy, you
Yeah.
tell me you want to do the
Yeah,
what-
do the premium.
the premium. Okay.
I guess Chris will find out. He's gonna see the video. Yeah, do the premium.
Poor
By
Chris.
the way, baby.
He can hang with Bob.
Yeah.
He can hang with Bob. He'll just go. What do you
Yeah,
tell him?
right.
What do you
Recording
say,
off.
honey?
Yes,
All right.
dear.
God bless you
Yes,
all.
dear.
Right.
Yes, dear.